What's going on, guys? So, I'm here talking about UCLA and Arizona. This is going to be a very, very tough matchup. And obviously, both teams are coming off a big win. Uh, Arizona beat USC, which they don't do very often, just like a lot of teams don't do. I know last time they did it, I think, was '09, or that was when USC was down. First time they won at home against USC in some time. They Same time UCLA bucks a trend. They beat Arizona State on the road. Uh, haven't done that since I think it was 2006, the last time they won in Tempe. So both teams going in, both teams are hot, or definitely playing well. Arizona, they had a tough schedule to start. They had Oregon State, they had Oregon, they had USC. They were able to win. Or they were able to. I guess they just beat USC. They lost to both Oregon schools. Very tough game that Oregon won, even though they were blown out by the scoreboard. They had their chances to score and make the game interesting, and they couldn't get in the end zone. Couldn't do anything. Oregon's defense actually stops them, which I know that scoreline is very deceiving for those who watch the game. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, going on to this game. Uh, they also, by the way, lost to Stanford, which also was a heartbreaker. Very high-scoring affair. Going on to this game, though, Matt Scott, decent quarterback. He always has been. I remember when both him and Foles, it's like, oh, one is ready to go if the other's hurt. And obviously, I believe Stoops, the previous guy, redshirted Scott just so he'd be ready for this year. And even though Rich Rodriguez doesn't exactly have his personnel for his system, it's amazing what he's done with this group. It makes you wonder why at Michigan he couldn't win in the short term. Because Arizona, I'm pretty sure a lot of these players aren't meant for this system, but they're doing all right offensively. I mean, Scott, as I said, really solid quarterback. The guy, they passed the ball pretty well, and our secondary right now, it's been somewhat of a joke. People don't realize Arizona has had our number just as much as USC. I mean, the last time we beat these guys was 2006. They've kicked us up and down every time. The only time we came close was 2010, and that was when we called a stupid reverse play to screw up momentum. That was a close game, but Arizona, they are playing very well and overachieving with what they got. They are arguably the best 5-3 team in the nation right now, based on what they've lost. Right now, I'm just happy we're not ranked in the BCS standings. I think AP we are, but that doesn't matter. I'm just happy we're not ranked because it's been somewhat of a momentum killer, if you want to say it. Just they seem to not play well when they have the expectations. But Arizona, I think their ranks coming into this, they're going to be fired up. The winner of this game will be ranked at the end of the day. But I will say, if Arizona wins this game and if Oregon beats USC this week, Arizona's winning the South. That's how I'm going to see it, because Arizona would have the tiebreaker, and all they'd have to do is win out after that. I know technically UCLA controls their fate too, but not thinking about that too much. This game is going to be really tough because we got to stop that offense. This is going to be another high-scoring affair if our defense doesn't play well, like last week. Our past defense has been bad. I really hope we do well in punt return. We can't muff punts. I heard Manfro probably won't be doing it this week. I think they're trying to get Thigpen. Someone's got to know how to do punt returns because we look awful at muffing these punts. That's 3 in a row. One in each game for the last 3 games. It's awful to watch. So yeah, we got to actually work on that. Offensively, I think we'll be able to score without trouble. I don't think they're going to hold us to 12 points like they did last year. I know they were fired up, and that was more of a fight and embarrassment last season, but this time offensively, I think we'll be fine. We can't pass the ball every down, obviously, and Mazzoni, I think, has learned to run the ball quite a bit. So, but yeah, this game is supposed to be 2 evenly matched teams, some will say, and I'm a little more worried about Arizona offense more than anything else. Side note, UCLA wearing these weird uniforms, I believe, for the night, these night blues. I really don't like how the helmet is in dark blue and they're going outside the box. I mean, I know some teams wear alternate uniforms. This stuff looks really weird. those midnight blue, navy blue uniforms with blue numbers. If you haven't seen them already, I mean, if you're gonna make these, at least have the stripe go down the shoulder. They don't. They just right on the top. It's ugly. I really can't stand our uniforms ever since Adidas got rid of the stripe that goes downward. For some reason, the stripes are only on top, and it's wrong. So, I don't think I'm going to like the uniforms when I'm watching the game tomorrow. That's going to be ugly. But until then, we'll see you guys later. Go Bruins. Let me know what you guys think.